Christine available?
Go get him.
Go get them.
And again, Christine, we do have a number of cards, so be very courteous.
2 minutes.
The committee would like to hear all voices, so if you can keep that 2 minutes. Thank you.
Absolutely, thank you. And thank you, members of the committee, for allowing me to speak today. The continuous systematic pattern of corruption in the courts was witnessed by me. I am a court watcher after being a victim. I've chosen to spend the rest of my retirement from Detroit Public Schools. I was a teacher, a 40-year veteran, to fight this crime. And it is systemic, and it's right here in Oakland County where my mother died under guardianship, okay? And what I have witnessed is a playbook of crime going on in every courtroom, in every probate courtroom, and the game is the same. And the prize is the same, money, your money. And what happens is there's a family that comes in and they wish guardianship, which, you know, I teach the Constitution, and I think that's what we are living under. But I look at the back of it with guardianship. It's just not there. And the game players are, like they said, the good old boys. And I am a trained expert at working with gang activity in Detroit, with car theft, and I'm trained to look out for where the criminal, who the criminals are, their actions, if they're illegal, and how they're doing it. And I will tell you that from my experience in studying gangs, that you have to stick together, and you have to have a common goal, and the goal is, where's the next fix? Where can we make the most money? So what you have going on here for the past 30 years is what they found where they can make money. And everybody's got to play along or they get reprimanded. I have witnessed how people go to court, and when they go to court, the families, the guardian is chosen by the judge, of course, as they have witnessed. And when they have this court-appointed guardian that they don't want, he starts messing up the family financially.
We are 2 minutes. So
Okay, thank you. And so then you have like a tag team. So that lawyer messes up the estate, the family recognizes what they're doing, and he's out. Okay, but he's still billing the estate while it comes to court. Then the judge appoints, usually Mr. Ehrlich, who comes in and takes over. You have one that's the legal, and then the other one that comes in and tags. Well, what happens is he starts citing laws and laws and laws, and the judge agrees with everything, with a single thing he says. We don't know that he's right, reading a Boy Scout rules or whatever. But what happens is the family that tries to fight their rights has a very, very good lawyer, and I have witnessed the judges not even let them speak. They threaten the American Bar Association with them, they threaten sanctions. If you continue with that line of talking, sir, I'm going to sanction you. And what should we sanction him? And then he goes to his sidekicks and they say, oh, $10,000. The family can't even have a fair hearing because they're so bullied. They're so bullied in the courtroom. I have witnessed this in all 4 courtrooms. What else goes on is the real estate fraud. And I have seen where people are pulled out of their homes, padlocked their homes, and then quickly flipped, just as you have heard, and sold. I saw one victim evicted in the middle of winter of her Bloomfield Hills home with all her family's heirlooms thrown out on the front lawn in the snow. She was left homeless and had to sleep in a car in Myers parking lot, where there was lights and electricity. And her father was an attorney. So it happens to everybody. And then, as I stood there in the snow taking pictures of what was going on, they told her, don't touch anything. You are not allowed to touch anything, or you will be arrested. And I asked her what was going on inside of the house. She said, I don't know, I couldn't understand it because they're speaking Russian. Russian? The movers were all Russian. Folks,
Folks, we're in serious trouble. This is serious. And I think that we should call Homeland Security for our elders, because we have the baby boomers coming next, and this is horrifying.
They know about it.
Horrifying.
Thank you, Christine.
3 years we've been telling you. 3 years.
Share, give you some lead to it, but we would like